Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Once again, Albertans have proven that they are resilient and up for any task, any challenge. The first 3 months of 2022 have shown that Alberta's economy is not only recovering, but the full truth is it's rolling. Could the Minister of Jobs, Economy and Innovation tell this House how many additional jobs that we have seen created in this province?
The Honourable Minister of Jobs, the Economy and Innovation.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you to that member for question. And he is right. Alberta's economy is rolling, Mr. Speaker. Since the beginning of last year, we've had over 150,000 jobs. That bears repeating. 150,000 plus jobs since the beginning of last year. And right now, Mr. Speaker, Alberta's economy is more diversified than ever. Mr. Speaker, the NDP don't like that. They're chirping right now, Mr. Speaker. But you know what? Our unemployment rate is lower than December of 2018. Who was in office in December of 2018? The NDP.
The Honourable the Member for Calgary-Klein.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Given that is great news, and given that our economy continues to grow, and given that new companies are coming to invest right here in Alberta, and further given that these investments are in addition to the absolutely amazing, great local businesses that are already thriving here and around our province. To the same minister, could you tell us a bit about the industry sector's diversification that we are currently seeing throughout this province?
The Honourable Minister of Jobs, the Economy and Innovation.
Mr. Speaker, when we started the recovery plan over 2 years ago, Mr. Speaker, we knew at that point in time Alberta needed to diversify. And Mr. Speaker, it is happening faster than we ever could have forecasted. Mr. Speaker, the film and television industry literally doubled, Mr. Speaker. Right now, across Alberta, the largest TV series in Canadian history, HBO's The Last of Us, is happening. Our tech sector, Mr. Speaker, is absolutely booming. The first quarter numbers that came out, Mr. Speaker, over $200 million of venture capital in the first 3 months. Contrast that to 2017. Who was in office saying, oh yeah, the NDP, $37 million in an entire year, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Given that this growth hasn't happened by accident, and given that there are so many other reasons to be optimistic about Alberta's economic future, and given that our government has stayed committed to supporting economic growth in this province, could the Minister of Red Tape Reduction tell us about how the government is reducing red tape to help these companies thrive here in Alberta?
The Honourable the Associate Minister of Red Tape Reduction.
Well, thank you to the member for the question. Alberta's government committed to cutting red tape by a third, and with over 25% cut so far, we are well on our way to becoming the freest and fastest moving jurisdiction in North America. Earlier this week, we introduced Bill 21, which will help Alberta businesses by supporting mobile businesses, by enabling intermunicipal business licenses, and streamline processes, saving cooperatives over $36,000 a year. In addition, previously we had brought in common sense approaches and changes such as enabling the creation of entertainment districts, streamlining grant applications for producers and food manufacturers, and so much more.